it may be say, here we go. It ain't. It is absolutely positively not. On this Thursday evening, and hoping that your day has been simply marvelous, no matter what it is that you have been doing all day long. I just literally ran into the studio. There's a bad accident right there at Getwell and American Way. So if I just literally walked into the building, that's when I had to straighten my tie and everything right here on camera. I've got a lot that I need to put into these 2 hours on tonight. Got a lot. I'm gonna even bring Dale on in a little bit. Probably need to get you out the way, don't I, Dale?
Yes.
Yeah, I probably need to get Dale out the way because damn, I got so much to deal with. And that lady yesterday that you email me, text me that number, will you do it for me again? Because I can't find it in all of the text messages and stuff I got. Will you send it to me again? Yeah. I got some calls I need to make tonight. I got some folk I need to talk to. I got some stuff I need to talk about on tonight on the most controversial, the hardest hitting television talk show anywhere in the Memphis and Mid South area. And tonight, I'm pulling no punches whatsoever. Are you tired of the killing that's going on in the city of Memphis? In the area where I pastor, it's just got outrageous in the Fraser Raleigh area, and I think they're getting ready to have a meeting out that way or something of that nature. There, you ain't got time to go get your little damn hair done and stuff. I'm getting ready to go to commercial break and bring you on so I can get you out the way so I can get into the hard stuff. Um, we got to we got to do some things, okay? And it seems that our politicians and our leadership has have no idea of what we need to do. But there are some things that we can do, and I'm going to get into some of that on the show tonight. But one of the things that I'm talking about is the mentoring program, the girls and the boys. As you know, that on this Saturday, I'm initiating out of Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries our very first boys mentoring session. Excuse me. And we will be meeting twice a month. That's the first and the third Saturdays, which is also the very same day that the girls meet. The girls mentoring program has been going on about a year. I think we got it started in June of last year, and it has been very successful. And I'm going to bring Dale on after commercial break so I can get her out the way because I got some stuff I got to deal with tonight. I got some calls. You could have came on with your gun on. Why you take your gun off? Damn, anybody gonna even see all that? Damn. Let a Negro get on TV and they don't know how to act. You ain't gonna be on TV for about 5, 10 minutes. Oh, she with that prepping and can on. Oh. Mm. But I'm going to bring Daryl on to talk about our girls mentoring program, which will be meeting at the very same time as the boys are meeting. Mothers, you need to bring your sons on this Saturday. rain, sleet, or snow. They need to be there, and you need to be there with them in this very first meeting because you need to hear some of the things that we're going to be uh, dealing with. And I want to thank my good friend, Brother Jeffrey Futrell of the Boys University, which the mayor stole his idea and created the Men's University. He called me, he said, "Man, I'm gonna make sure that your boys have some blazers." So we're gonna get the boys some blazers. We're gonna teach them how to dress. We're gonna teach them the King's language. We're going to create all types of programs for them. But the main thing that we're going to be dealing with is conflict resolution. Make sure that your boys are there. Tell you what, because I got so much stuff. Uh, Queen Mommy Dearest, that ain't what I'm talking about. Your ass gonna get taken off the damn page, okay? Real quickly. Dylan took her gun off. Now I ain't protected because you done took your Glock off. Okay. Oh, she put it back on. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, we gotta be protected. You never know what demons lurk within. All right, I got a lot I want to talk about, so let me go to a commercial break. I'm gonna bring Dale on for a few minutes. She won't be here long, and we're gonna talk about the girls mentoring and invite you as mothers also to bring your daughters on. We'll be back right after these commercial messages. Bring me that, bring me that package with that leather in it.
Is that good?
Okay, bring me the whole package.
Okay. You getting you a chair? Yeah.
Ooh, on the why you left it,
You gotta slide to the side.
huh?
Slide to the side. How these commercials playing is how she put them in there.
Huh?
How these commercials line up, this is exactly how she put them in there. I guess
So,
they all
see,
work.
that one's supposed to be in every set, and the one about the t-shirts is in there every set.
Yeah, I see that. Miss Dale, let
Come
me
on.
see what you look like.
Is the leather in here?
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Now, what the fuck? How I fix that shit? Get my groove on. What the fuck did I do? Do it. I fucked it up. It's already on. How many more?
Two.
Make this big.
Just tap it.
Do what?
Just tap it. Yeah.
Okay. Damn, I haven't posted.
You put on your board, but I think everything, I think all is already out.
Do what?
It was something I said I need to put on your board. I forgot you paid that money.
Got about a minute.
Okay,
This last commercial is only 30 seconds.
okay. You ain't giving me the commercials. We have to do it when you go.
What it take?
You know, I stopped and started putting tablets up. That's what happened.
30 seconds. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. Five, four, three, two.
And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Thank you so very much for being here with us on tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk about Memphis City Schools. I got an envelope in the mail this evening. I gotta talk about some things. And I gotta call Brother Crutcher. I'm gonna be calling you shortly. Brother Crutcher was fired from the school system, and he wants to share some things with us. And I lost a number that a lady sent me yesterday. Ma'am, if you'll text me that number or send me that number, because I very much want that number on tonight. And I ain't got time right now to go through all of these texts that I get all day. With me, definitely Diane Polk, Miss Brenda's daughter. We just call her Dale, who is very instrumental in Thaddeus Matthews Media and also Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. Dale has been with me now almost 4 years as an employee, and we work together on most of the projects. Sometimes she forget who the damn boss is, but I'm quicker to straighten that ass out. Let the church say amen, amen, and amen again. But she's very instrumental in what we call our girls mentoring program, which has been in service now for over a year. Dale, tell us about, or tell them about the girls mentoring
Well, the
program.
Girls Mentoring Program, it's actually named GAP, G-A-P, for Girls Are Positive. They came up with their own name. She can't hear me.
What?
She can't hear me, she says.
She can't hear. Well, damn. That a mic here? Go ahead, then.
Their name is Gap. The girls came up with their own name, and they range from age 12 to 21. We actually signed up for, we had 25 girls to register. We have 10 on a regular, but 2 come consistently. It's a great program. It's, we're really flat forward, just, really down to earth with them. We figured out that the communication is the biggest deal with this age range of girls. They usually don't talk to their mothers or have real common relationships with their parents, so we try to give them that outlet there. We had 2 graduated this year. Why are you looking at me like that?
Go on, hell, you know all about it.
Well, they have 2 girls graduating this year. We already have Sabrina's in college, and our base is to mold and model, so we have to show them what we expect from them. We do the yes ma'am, no ma'am. We give them opportunities to talk and lead conversation and come up
So,
with
wait a minute.
ideas.
You have them saying yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. Something that a lot of the girls, a lot of times don't even say to their own mama.
Well, they
Yes,
say it to
ma'am.
each other.
Yeah, and all that stuff. But in their program, which consists of trying to take these young girls who I guess you call that puberty, take them to the next level. Have you seen a change in the behavior of some of the girls?
Yes, we've seen a lot of behavior change in the girls. Their moms have actually come to tell us that they appreciate the mentors being so transparent and talking with them and just explaining what they've gone through. And I was impressed with the mother stopping. She sat outside maybe 30 minutes after the meeting explaining how her daughter's whole life had changed, her academics had changed, her respect for her mom had actually changed, so.
Yeah, because one of the girls, her grades were real bad when she started, and she didn't have self-esteem. Pretty girl, but she didn't have real self-esteem. And I don't go into the girls' session. I go in, hey y'all, how y'all doing? And I'm out of that. So I'm not a part of that. But I have several ladies from around the church that are very instrumental in working with your girls, working with their behavior, working with their self-esteem. Because if you have no self-esteem, then the rest of it is not going to work. They are taught manners. They're taught how to cook, because most young girls, some of you old heads don't know how to cook. They're taught cleaning. There is fundamentals to being a young lady that is maturing into adulthood, that there are just some things that you need to know. So I'm inviting those of you who have daughters, and if you have problem girls, they'll just work out that youth vintages. So she know how to jack your girl up if she needs to be jacked up. Okay. She knows how to, she got them 3 degrees, and one of them degrees is in counseling. So, but we have no real behavior problems that I've seen from any of the girls. All of the girls seem to be manageable. If not, I would hear about it. And Dale and Erica and Claudia, LaTanya, they know how to deal with them. This is a very important thing, because if we want our young boys to have decent young women, and y'all have some grandchildren with some basic good sense, okay, then there has to be some fundamentals that are put in place. I put the boys mentoring off a year because I could not get men to be involved. And then at the first of the year, when I heard about all of these killings, I see all of these killings, I knew that one of the things that have to take place is our boys mentoring. Our boys mentoring is starting at a younger age than the girls. Right. The girls start at 12. I'm starting the boys at 6 years of age. because the gangs are recruiting them early. And there are some things that you as mamas are just not doing. Y'all don't whoop no ass no more. Your children have no fear of you. And if there is no fear of you and fear of discipline, there is no respect. Some of y'all got your little boys and your little girl, they call y'all bitches and hoes. Okay? I wish our mother would and be mine. Okay? No, no, no. And so we teach your boy, and we're going to take your boys. You're going to have to wear your pants up. We're going to get them the little blazers. We're going to get them some ties. But most of all, we want to teach them that you are God's, that you are royalty, that you don't have to be the dope boy, you don't have to be the gangbanger, you don't have to be breaking in to someone's house. Now, that's the reason I want you mothers to come, because see, if your son jacking you up at the house, ooh, Jesus, he ain't, look, we got men that are going to be there. We ain't gonna tolerate it. You know, we will not tolerate your son's disrespect. They're not gonna tolerate your daughter's
At all.
disrespect, because some of these little girls can be worse than the boy. But we will not tolerate disrespect. Does that mean we're gonna put him out? No, we're gonna try to deal with it. Because we want to know, why you angry? Why you act like that? But one of the issues is going to be, hell, that's why you act at the house. Okay? If he don't respect you at the house, he don't feel as though he has to respect anybody else. But as men, we will put his ass in check. And that's the reason I want you to come, because see, if you don't want your son to be put in check, then you're going to have to check his ass on out the door. Because respect is going to be demanded. Can't talk to grown men any kind of way. You can't be 8 years old and yeah and no. You got to be taught yes ma'am and no sir. At 62 years old, I say yes ma'am to folk 18, 19 years old when I'm in their places of business. Sir, is this what you want? Yes, ma'am. This is what I want. We've got to teach our young boys to be men and not follow this example that they're getting in the street. Many of you as mothers do not have men in your house. They screwed you and left you, walked off, okay? So we've got to step up, and we're not gonna call ourselves the stepdad. They probably done had 4 or 5 of them already this year. We're going to step up and step in place and trying to formulate some ideas in your son's mind, your girls as well. But with our boys, one of my main focuses is going to be conflict resolution. It's all right to walk away. It's all right to say, hey man, if I bump into you, hey man, I didn't mean to bump into you. Hey man, I'm sorry. Did I knock your drink out your hand? Let me buy you another. If it's a Coca-Cola, let me buy you a liter. Be able to diffuse situations before they become big deals. Those are the things that we're going to be doing in the boys mentoring as well as the girls mentoring. Anything else you want to say?
Yes, we're celebrating our first anniversary coming up June 15th. We actually started in February, and we had a couple of programs, fundraisers. But our actual kickoff date is June 15th. And so this year, June 15th, from 11 to 2, we're gonna have a anniversary bruncheon for the girls. And the tickets are $15. They can go on Eventbrite and purchase the tickets already.
Or come by church. I hope that you all will support these. Understand that when you support this particular program, you are helping girls. There is an expense that goes in place in the mentoring program. You know, it's not something, we can't take because I want to take your son to Texas de Brazil. Well, as long as you got the little green step little thing up, they keep on bringing you meat. When I go to Texas de Brazil, hell, I don't even know how to turn the little thing on. They bring me some lamb chops and pork chops and this kind of beef and this kind of this and this kind of that. We want to give your sons and your daughters experiences that they don't normally get, to also be examples and role models. I got 5 men that were present on Saturday. One of the men came all the way from Jackson, Tennessee. Pastor Michael Bonner, I always want to, that's Floyd's brother, came by the church to see me. He can't be there Saturday. His wife's grandmama died, and Lord, he wouldn't have no damn peace at the house if he didn't go to the funeral. So he gonna have to go to the funeral, but he came by the house, came by the church today, and we had a long conversation. He gave me some ideas on some things that I want to interject into what we're talking about even on tonight. Because we were talking about a mutual friend of ours, West Memphis Mayor Marco McClinton, and what they're doing on that, and the curfew law. And there is a curfew law. In fact, it's a state law. It's a state law for the curfew. Maybe we need to make sure this not having a damn plan as no good as Jim Strickland. We need to give him a plan, because that dumb what? He don't know nothing. He does not have a plan. So in our communities, we've got to come up with plans in our communities to save our own selves. Okay? So, and we are not, and let me say this. I don't give a damn what nobody else got going on at their church. I support anything that deals with our young people at anybody's church, okay? But I got to do what I got to do as well, okay? How you do yours is yours. The mentoring program that I'm concerned about is the one at Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. I'll help anybody that I can when it comes to young people. But we have a girls mentoring. Now we're interjecting a boys ministry into it. Well, it's a ministry. I said it is a ministry. And your ministry is more than Sunday morning. If all your church is doing is yabba dabba doo and yogi bear 2 on a Sunday morning, y'all ain't doing a damn thing. Because y'all gonna be lying to folks Sunday. He rose early Sunday morning. You don't know what day of the week it is. But that's the reason Sunday morning I'm preaching resurrection, this day that we commemorate the resurrection of Christ. We don't know what day it is, just like we don't know what day he was born. But Sunday morning at Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, my sermon title is No Rabbit, No Eggs, Just Jesus. Anything else you want to say, Dale?
Well, I want to thank all the moms for allowing me.
Wait a minute. Somebody said, what the, let Dale talk. This ain't Dale's program. Damn it. Dale ain't got no program. Who in charge, Dale?
You got it.
Thank you.
Okay.
She didn't say what you need to say. You don't like it, get your ass off the page. Anything you want to say, Dale,
I'm
since
trying to say
somebody on
something.
here was
Okay.
ignorant enough to be talking about what I ain't letting Dale say. Anything else you want to say, Dale? I'll
Yes.
just hush.
I want to thank the girls for coming and being a part. Thank the moms for allowing them to come and participate. And we want to thank you. I've talked to both Claudia and Erica this evening, and they want to make sure to thank you publicly for allowing us to be over this program.
You know, hey, y'all come up with the great ideas, and instrument. You know, they come to me with these ideas. Nothing happens that I don't know that's gonna happen. I don't like surprises, and I give the okay to anything that is of ministry to people in the community. Yes, they're gonna bring it to me because I got the final say. And they bring it to me, and if it's a workable idea, because they're the one got to make it work. So we make it work, and that's what ministry is all about. If they bring me a workable idea, and they got a plan on how it's going to work, then I take hands off of it and let them create ministries within the ministry that is going to administer peace, justice, empowerment, liberation to people in this community. Anything else you?
One more thing.
One more thing?
Yes, one
Okay,
more.
what else you get to
I want to
say?
thank everybody for their donations.
Yeah.
I want to thank the ladies who brought the stuff to the church. I want to
The
thank.
pads and things.
Yes, I want to thank the
Yeah,
ladies.
well, let me say something. Thank you to the lady who brought them 20 boxes,
24.
24 boxes of pads. We got enough pads that all the girls in North Memphis can have some pads. You ain't got no reason to be padless.
That's true. And I also want to
Huh?
thank everybody.
Hey, I mean, wait a minute, but wait a minute. See, it may sound funny to you, but sometimes you hear of girls in school that don't go to school because they ain't got no pads.
No, that's true. That's
And,
the
yeah,
truth.
and you know, they got a little monthly thing, and they ain't got nothing to, you know, to
Change.
absorb the monthly
Right.
stuff.
And they don't have a change of clothes. They don't have.
Don't
change
have
of
to change,
pads.
right. Because you taught Sabrina how to carry that, because your mama and grandmama taught you
That's
about
right.
that little bag
Mhm.
to carry. And that's something, see, a lot of these young girls don't know nothing about hygiene because they mammy's nasty. Was that right?
No, Teresa, don't laugh at him.
Well, yeah. If you got
You
a
can-
stinking mama,
You can only
Damn,
teach
damn,
what you
damn.
know.
Right,
You
right.
finna
So
talk about
if,
that.
if the mama's stinking and think you supposed to smell like that, and her mama didn't teach her that thing ain't supposed to smell like fish and cat and outdoors and stuff, you know, and you just can't spray it and you ain't putting no wall on it, you know. You remember that little stuff that the women used to have in the little can? The little can, it was a little bit of can. Teresa, ain't you ever heard that little can?
FDS.
That folks,
What?
FDS.
what was the name of it?
FDS.
FDS. Funky doo-doo. FDS. Yeah, I would see girls. This was when I was in school. This is before you born.
Yes.
They take the little, they take the little thing and just go shh, spray on it. Ain't had nail wall on it. Nail wall. They just thought you take the little can, it was a little bit of can. I don't know whether they still make it now, but it was about that big, little bit of can. You can put it in your pocket and stuff. They just take it out and go shh. Ain't put no soap on it, no wallow. Yeah, and when the air hit it, it was a funky mess.
Well, we've taken.
You really get off that. You really get off of your
I'm
name.
ready to get off there.
Yeah.
We've worked with the girls. We've already, we go through steps of hygiene. We talk to them about that part. Oh my gosh.
So y'all teach them how not to be funky.
We worked on care pads.
And we
they have
got
care pads.
24 boxes of pads. So if your little girl ain't got no pads, we got plenty of them at the church. Come and get you some pads.
And I'd also like to thank the people who have given to the cause on Facebook.
We don't want them stinking.
Because I have girls who are going to the prom. One girl goes tomorrow, and another one goes the following
What you laughing at?
week. Because you're funny, stop. But I have a couple of girls are going the following week,
Yeah.
and they just needed odds and ends to complete up their prom stuff.
And we
So-
made sure one of the girls had a prom dress, right? Because she was not going to go
She didn't
to
want to
her
go.
prom because she didn't have a prom dress. So the girls mentoring through the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministry made sure she got a prom dress, and she gonna have some pads too.
And she's gonna have shoes, and she's getting her hair done and her nails done, and she's super excited. And I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And the cause is still up. So if you don't mind, you go ahead and give your go on there, give your $5. It's on my Facebook page. Okay. We'll talk about pads some more.
I thought pads was a good subject to be talking about, cause there be some little girls be funky, cause they mamas be funky. That's the worst odor in the world.
I don't know what I want to.
Well-
But that's the thing. That's the thing. Oh my gosh, you are so good.
I remember when I was when I first saw preacher, and that was this girl. I almost called their name. They were twins. Okay, they from Hills Chapel Baptist Church, way back in the day, and they got happy all the time.
Stop.
They got happy all the time. And I was sitting up there, I was a young preacher, sitting up there trying to look preacher-fied. And they get happy. And you know, they get the fan in their legs and stuff. I said, damn, what's done died behind me? Jesus rose. Will you rise your ass on up out of here? Thank you, Dale. You ready to go, man? You tired of being on TV and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. This is Dale. Look, bring your boys. You ain't in no damn parade. Bring your boys and your girls. 10 a.m. on this Saturday. Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministry. And if your girl needs some pads while they're there, or you got something for the mamas too, ain't it?
We don't talk after this.
The mama, if you as a mama, you look, baby, you ain't got no, what they call a Massengill. No, that ain't what the pads called. What's Massengill?
The dish.
Oh, that's,
That is the dish. Let's find another topic because you're going too deep
well,
with this one.
we ain't got no Massengill for you. Little bleach. All right, I'm going, because I'm be done ran out. I'm going to be real serious when I come back. Right here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. You ready to go?
I am.
You gotta scoot back over.
Huh?
You gotta get back to the middle.
Woo.
All the way, all the way.
Woo. All right. Whew.
Girl.
Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
Let's see. Catch me.
Scoot to
This
the right.
boy,
just a little
let's
bit more.
see where you at, catch me.
You heard me.
'Cause I ain't gonna bull your ass.
They heard nothing. Stand.
Huh?
Scoot to the right. Okay. All right.
You
She asked, you hear me? He ain't heard nothing.
He too busy trying to knock people
catch me, Johnson, you gone. Whew. All right. All right. He gone. Whew. Whew. Now let me get serious.
Do you know how to do that?
Huh? Wasn't that serious?
Sir. Can you hear out of this here?
Yeah, I hear this here. I can't hear that shit. Do I? Oh, okay. Well, they may need them with their nasty ass,
But I'm just saying, cause then
messing up the sheets and
you
shit.
gonna have 10 folk come and say, he said.
Remember to call Richard B. Fine when we get out there?
Okay.
Damn, man. I don't know whether that woman sent me that number. Get you on. I don't know whether she sent, I can't remember. I don't know what I did with that text message.
Did you reply to it?
Commercial after this.
Okay, huh?
Did you reply to it?
Yeah, I still don't see it.
Oh.
You have about 1 minute.
Okay. Okay.
Five, four, three, two.
All right, and we're back here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Thanks, Stephanie, for making an appearance here on the show. We've been talking basically most of the week about the corruption that is going on in the school system. I made a mistake yesterday on some information, and I made my one mistake for the week. So I've met the quota. When I stated that Dorsey Hobson had a license to teach, found out that was his damn daddy. That was not the superintendent. I guess he junior. That was Dorsey Hobson, I guess senior, who is a principal in Nashville, Tennessee. So the former superintendent did not have a uh, license either. I stated to you the other night also, if you wanted to send me some more information, you could send it. So in the mailbox is this here. No other media in Memphis is going to deal with this. I'm going to take it right now because mainstream media is controlled by power brokers. Can't nobody call me and tell me what not to talk about. I sure don't want you to talk about that. No, no, no. That cannot happen. So I got another 2-page letter. Here's what I'm also urging you to do, because it seems as though I'm going to have to take the information that I have and pass it on to the state, because there is not going to be an investigation by board members. No, board members are not going to investigate this. And that lady that sent me that board member's number, will you send it to me again? Will you text that number to me? Because I can't find it in all of my text messages. But I'm going to, because see, I don't understand how it is, Stephanie Love, that we have all of these allegations of sexual harassment by Dr. Joris Ray. And I said allegations, but they need to be investigated. So here's what I'm going to do. I want any of you women who have been harassed by Joris Ray or any other administrator to email me your receipts, baby. Give me the information. Your name will not be revealed on the air. I need some documentation to back it up. See, ain't nobody else gonna do 3, 5, 13, 24 commercial appeal. Nobody is going to deal with this. I don't believe, because I'm getting from numerous sources about this. Is this the man that you want as the superintendent of schools? Is there something going on that under the table? Anthony Green, you just got your ass on the school board. How are you going to join in? How are you going to join in and say, let's bypass what we said, that we want a national search, and just see if we can get a resolution and just put this man in? He making $285,000, which means y'all gonna give him a raise once you make him the superintendent. But do we want a man who has all of these sexual allegations against him as the superintendent? I had a fellow call me last night. Let's see. Let's dial his number. What's his number? Brother Crutcher,
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. Now, you called me last night, and we've talked before. You were an employee of the school system.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
What was your position?
Was a school resource officer from around March 2010 till approximately November 1st of 2017 when I was terminated expeditiously. I was set up. I was conspired upon by the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi that say they run the Shelby County school system.
So tell us what happened.
What happened was, to give you a real quick background of me, I worked for Southwest Community College as a police officer. I've done some reserve work, and I worked in investigations independently for myself for a little while. When I came to Memphis City Schools Division, when it transitioned to Shelby County Schools, I had worked there approximately 8 years and never been in trouble. And that I had never had an infraction or anything. And upon October 6th of 2017, as I arrived to my assignment at Jeter Middle School, I was called to the office by the principal, Pamela Taylor. There were several students, and there was another male teacher by the name of P. Henderson that was sitting in the main office, and they advised me that there was a Facebook posting that had went out that following weekend about some of the coaches sleeping with some of the young basketball players.
Okay, now, whoa. I have to interject in here. There had been a Facebook post that went out stating that some of the male coaches at Jeter Middle School were sleeping with some of the little girls at the school.
That's correct.
Okay. And what happened then?
Me being an officer, most people don't know, working for Shelby County School, we as officers did not have the authority to initiate investigation, only superiors. So I advised the principals and all parties involved that I would call my sergeant. At the time, his name was Gerald Stubbs, and he initiated a police investigation by Memphis Police Department, and they made the scene shortly after. Also, a female lieutenant, once they made the scene, and the lieutenant started her investigation. And I'm going to be, if I don't say certain things, it's due to an investigation going on, legal matters, and also some on the federal side. So I'm going to be very careful about throwing out, of course, the young individual names in certain parts of the investigation.
I still have to ask questions because that's
Most definitely.
what I do. Was it found that
Okay.
the coaches were sleeping with the little girls at Jeter Middle School?
Now, that I never had an opportunity to find out the disposition of the case because once I told my sergeant there was an investigation done by sex crimes on MPD for about 6.5, 7 hours, and they did find out during the investigation that the coach was calling the young lady, texting her, taking her home before and after practices and after games. And the young lady that was involved found out she never played a day of basketball. So that alone showed that there was a violation of Shelby County School policy.
What was the coach's name?
I can't remember his first name. Is P. Henderson. He was the PLC coach and also the girls basketball coach at Jeter Middle School.
His last name was what?
Henderson.
And what year was this?
2017, 2018 school year.
And you don't remember his first name?
I don't remember his first name initially. I have all that in the information reports that I sent to the respectful individuals that's investigating my termination, and the investigation that's going on right now with the misappropriation of things.
All right. So go on and tell me what happened in the office.
Okay. Once the
Wait a minute, was this a black coach?
Yes, sir.
Dale, look through 2018. You already on it? Okay. See if you can find me his name. Go on, sir.
Okay, and then I'm gonna make it short. Basically, he was upset because, like I said, he was initially his name was in a police report now dealing with young people, and there was no part of my own. I simply did what the state told me to do, report. Anytime you're dealing with a child of any accusation and policy, Shelby County Schools. So he was so bold as to being a member of Kappa Alpha Psi, who he knew, he actually came at me as an officer, got in my personal space. I told him to step back several times, and at one point I had to smack my hand on the counter and say, damn it, step back, because at this point I didn't know what he was going to do. He began to curse me out and call me derogatory names, and I'm still trying to figure out why was he still at school. I found out as I went over to the Board of Education to see my great director, Carolyn Jackson, and I found out real fast that no one had my interest in mind or all the students. I began to tell her about the incident, and she brought up an issue about a red light ticket, as this was something to try to suppress me, because she knew if I didn't go along with what they were trying to pull, that they would come at her. So there was a red light ticket that was issued on my patrol car like several months earlier. I wrote a memo about it. It was taken care of. She brought it back up, but I didn't understand why. And when I got home the next day, I received a phone call October 7th. They told me that I was on paid leave pending the investigation at Jiegler Middle School. They never told me why. They never told me who was accusing me of anything. After about 4 or 5 days of being on paid leave, I was never on suspension. I found out that Mr. P. Henderson was a member of Kappa Alpha Psi. The gentleman that was in labor relations that was handling the so-called investigation, named Michael Woods, he's also a member of Kappa Alpha Psi. And they went on doing this and left me on paid leave about 2.5 weeks. During that time, they did not know that I am a gospel preacher at Parkway Village Church of Christ. And Mr. Dr. Ray, Jarvis Ray, I don't know him intimately personally, but I know his wife's side of the family, because his mother-in-law and my mother, both of them have passed on now, were best friends. So his mother-in-law was at my home a week before she passed. So I called a certain person that mutually knows both of us, and I said, well, let Dr. Ray know that something's going on that's not right. And at the time, he was a assistant superintendent. I'm not sure of his official title, and the person that contacted him and contacted me told me that he would be calling me. When Dr. Ray called me, he told me to send him over the memo and what's going on, and he would take care of it. At the time, I didn't know he was a member of Kappa Alpha Psi, and shortly after I gave him the information, I was on paid leave from, like I said, the 7th. I got a call on the 28th of October, and by this time I was already had a legal team put together, because I knew something was not right. When I walked into labor relations on the 28th, they didn't advise me that I was in trouble. They basically said that they were investigating. By this time, Mr. Michael Woods did not know that I already found out they all were frat brothers, and by board policy, he did not even supposed to have initiated an investigation knowing that there was a conflict of interest. But this just shows you how much respect they have for security and individuals that are not a part of their little crew. So he began to tell me about what he said that happened, and the principal and the coach involved both said that I cursed him out and threatened him. So my response was, why would I curse him out and threaten him when he just got investigated for 6.5, 7 hours, and I've never been in trouble and had an issue up to this date? And so he began to, once again, Mr. Michael Wood and Labor trying to persuade me to either cover up or act as if, in case the investigation of the coach went.
All right, now wait a minute. Let me stop you right there. How are you saying that they tried to persuade you to cover it up?
said, well, you know, if this goes to court or this becomes a legal matter, I said, I'm compelled by my oath as an officer and by Shelby County policy and just a moral issue with me being a gospel preacher that I'm compelled not to bear false witness on myself or anybody else that I would tell the truth. By this time, he said.
So they wanted you. So they wanted you to lie.
That's correct, yes, sir.
They didn't. They didn't want you to mention that this Henderson guy that was a coach over at Jeter Middle School with the little girls. They didn't want you to talk about it or report it or what.
That's correct. In case maybe the state picked it up. Many times the state will pick it up if they find cause to initiate it. I know if you live up to Shelby County School, they're not going to try to go further than the board because that's the same situation that happened with Director Jackson and Samuel Sutton. It was until you find out a year later that that situation had evolved that he was eventually terminated, and I found out later on by at the time the intern, the deputy superintendent, that as I drove him to a meeting at Trevor High School, he advised me that Director Jackson had received a week suspension behind not handling that Samuel Sutton situation right.
What did I do with the Samuel Sutton situation?
From what I see, you let everybody know what was wrong.
That was just like that principal I did over there that was touching on the little boy's little thing, going to the house and the boy took the video of the man trying to kiss him at his house. You remember that story?
That's correct, yes.
He was yeah.
Matthew, you know the strange part about it? I was the year before that came out, I was the officer at Sheffield High School.
Right, that was at Sheffield High School where the principal went over to the boy's house, dropped his wife off after a little celebration, went by the boy's house, and the young man set him up, had a camera in the house, and the camera showed him licking on the boy's neck and grabbing the boy between his legs. And they sent me the video. And I posted the video on my blog at that time. He was a deacon out there at the Oak Grove Baptist Church on Highway 64. He was I think he lost his deaconship. But yeah, go ahead on.
Okay, I know I'm long-winded, but I'll try to make it short because there's a lot of red tape involved in this. But what happened during that investigation, I basically wouldn't go along with a cover-up. And when I refuted everything he tried to say on my credibility behalf, he realized that I wasn't an average Joe. I wasn't going to go along with okie-doke. I wasn't going to be one of these scared black people who was so fearful about my job and money that I would just cower down. So what he did, Mr. Michael Woods, he gave me a piece of paper after standing in the hallway about 15 minutes. He told me he was going to extend my paid leave, and he said he was going to investigate further. I went home on the 30th of October, which was a Thursday of 2017. I was in my attorney's office, and he gave me a call. He said, we need you to come to the board. And I asked him, did I need to bring counsel? And he said no. When I made it to the Board of Education, he presented to me one more time what they were suggesting for me to do. And I said, once again, I'm not going to do anything dishonest. So he said, at this time, what we're going to do, we're going to sustain everything that the principal and the coach Henderson said that I threatened him and cursed him out. And I said, well, once again, why would I curse him out and threaten him? And I've never been in trouble and had an infraction. And he got investigated for 7 hours, and he wouldn't answer the question. And he said, well, I tell you what, we're going to give you a 5-day suspension with no pay, and we're going to make you sign this agreement. So initially I told him, I said, I had a feeling you guys were going to try this. And I said, my counsel told me at any time that I felt uncomfortable, felt the meeting was going to place, that was harassing or not right to get up and walk out, because they never sent me an email, they never sent me a letter through the mail that, to make it official about reporting over there to the board. So I knew the know what that meant. And 2 days later, on November 1st, on a Saturday, I went to my mailbox and I received a termination letter. And he said that he terminated me for courtesy. It never addressed the issue about me supposedly cursing the coach out and threatening him. It never addressed really the issue about Jeter Middle School involving his frat brother. And he was so surprised that I did not go along with what they were trying to conspire to do, that when I told them that I did have an attorney, they panicked and they terminated me really without cause. And let me say this, Mr. Matthews, what they didn't realize was I'm the same officer that worked at Martin Luther King Transition Center back in 2014, 2015, when a DU Memphis police officer, he was a DUI officer, picked a young lady up off a college in Neptune and basically sexually assaulted her and did some things inappropriate. And I was an officer when I made it to the school that morning. The young lady was in a hysterical frenzy, and I'm the one that actually took the initial report, took her statement, got the facts together to basically ultimately have that gentleman lose his job, and he's currently right now going through trial back and forth. And I've been subpoenaed about 3 or 4 times. The trial is still going on as the court proceedings. So I was trying to tell Mr. Michael Woods this in labor early on before he was going to do what he did to me. Like, you might want to listen to me because the same reason your frat brother's in trouble is the same reason I'm on this other case. But he never gave me a chance to do that. And so I've still been getting subpoenaed by FBU to Texas downtown on a case for Martin Luther King Transition Center that was at South Lauderdale from an MPD officer that picked the young lady up and did some inappropriate things. And so that's where we are. And like I say, I know Jarvis personally. And since that incident, he showed up at my congregation multiple times trying to talk to me. And I tell everybody, I said, look, I don't have anything to say to Jarvis. He know he was wrong. I said, I don't know why they tried that with me specifically, knowing where I stand. And I told them, unless they're willing to overturn my termination, give me my back pay, and anything else that I lost, there's nothing to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I received calls from several of those females that wrote letters about him, doing inappropriate things with them, and that paperwork and those statements have been turned over to the federal side because there is a federal investigation going on. I'm more than confident to know that that whole situation will be dealt with soon at Shelby County Schools, and it's a big conspiracy. It goes from labor relations, from up top to all the way to security. Director Jackson, she never gonna do what's right by the officers. She didn't do me right in that position, knowing that I've taken guns off kids. I've received awards for taking guns off kids. I've never had an infraction ever as a police officer, and I know you do your research. So if you
Right. Let me ask you this: was any board member involved in this, or had knowledge of this?
There's several. There's once again, there's a female board member involved.
What female board member?
I don't want to say.
Well, you told me. Wait, brother. Wait a minute. You told me last night, Stephanie Love.
Okay, that's correct.
Okay.
Yes, she knows what's going on, and she's been told, she's been sent documents. There's a male white board member that also was contacted, and he knows what's going on. I don't really know their position, but I did the research, and research says, according to their position, if they have knowledge of any type of quid pro quo or anything dealing with dishonesty or ethics, they have to act and investigate. And I don't know if this thing is that big or how it's connected, but nobody seems to want to initiate the proper investigation and go forward.
Well,
dealing with this.
are you aware that school board member Stephanie Love has a criminal background?
No, because I've never had a reason personally to investigate her. I have not.
I pulled her today. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. 2002, criminal trespassing and vandalism. 2006, theft of property, determination of her diversion. She was a part of the Second Chance program.
Okay. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's pretty much my situation. I guess you could say I'm just basically one of those individuals who truly just do right by the kids. If you go and check my record, I mean, of course, none of us are liked by everybody, but I was even put in position to train ex-MPD officers as they came over to the school system and taught them how the school system side worked. Like I said, I've never had an infraction. You can go check my record. I'm appealing the Parkway Village community. Like I said, I'm a gospel preacher. And I will say this, Mr. Matthew, I break every stereotype you can say of a black man. I own my own property. I don't have any kids out of wedlock. So no criminal record. So there's nothing they can say to defame my character other than they made a mistake. And I guess the corruption runs so deep that nobody's going to take the initiative to touch it and correct it, because that means that some heads are going to have to roll and some people are going to have to come to terms with what they did to me. So that's where we stand. I can say this much, and then I probably can't talk much more on it, but I mean, the proper documents have been sent to the proper state officials and federal officials, and like I told the chief of staff, I had a conversation with the chief of staff for 45 minutes early part of last year with his assistant. He knows about what happened. I sent him the email. He asked me and my legal counsel to give him 2 weeks to deal with the situation, and he said, can we keep this between us? So we gave him 2 weeks, and we never heard anything else back. So I have all that documentation. So even the chief of staff knows that that was wrong what they did.
All right. All right, bro. Crutcher, keep me abreast of what's going on.
Most definitely, most definitely. Like I said, I appreciate you, and several people called me and said, look, Mr. Matthew trying to get in contact with you. You don't call him, he gonna be on your head. So I said, no, I don't want that.
I know you don't, brother. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. All right, brother. Thank you so much, brother. Crutcher got fired because they wanted him to cover up a coach trying to have sexes with one of the little girls. There needs to be a real investigation into what is going on. Whew. Lord, hammer. I got another letter that somebody sent me in the mail. Yeah, they put it in the mail. Real nice. The Naked Truth Liberation. Yeah, they sent it to me. All y'all got something that I need to know, because y'all know ain't nobody else gonna tell it but me. I'm just strictly a photographer. You don't get mad. Don't get mad. All right, let's take a commercial break. Then when I come back, I'll deal with this law. Oh, by the way, Superintendent of Fayette County schools, they say you doing some shady stuff up in Fayette County. You're gonna be on the list too. We'll be back right here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. I thought I just put Freebird out. I think I already put Freebang out. Ooh, my head hurting.
You just took medicine.
Hmm?
You just took some, drink some water. Maybe you're dehydrated, drink some water.
Dr. Heston, that's what his name was, Heston, over there at Sheffield. Is that Aaron, Erron? I don't know where that text is. Oh, are you lonely? Do you see the erector lower third?
The who?
Erector.
Yeah,
All right, when we come back up, bring that one up.
okay. You got one more commercial after this.
Okay. Get my groove on.
Last commercial.
All right.
One minute.
And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Hey, sir, have you lost your soldier? Has he been disabled? Is he a has he had a dishonorable discharge? Or he don't have no discharge at all? Is he a fallen soldier? Well, I'm here to help you tonight. I've got the miracle potion for it. It'll raise Lazarus from the dead. Put that up there for me, Teresa. The Erector at gmail.com. If that thing won't get in the thing, you got to pack it in and it won't go straight in, then you need this. Quit fooling yourself. You ain't doing nothing. If it don't go straight in, you ain't doing it. If you gotta, you gotta be fumbling and fiddling with it and trying to get it in there. No, you need to get this product. It's called the Erector, okay? The Erector. It's got the peel and the coffee. I want you to get a free sample all across the country. I'm hearing your telephone. Your mic must be open. There you go. I was finna hear your conversation. It might be in something you didn't want me to hear on the TV. The Erector at gmail.com. Gmail. Get you a free sample. If you just need it, come on by the church. I'll be there tomorrow. Come on by there and get you some of this coffee. If your man ain't going straight in, baby, and he trying to pack it in, you be out the mood by the time he get through trying to pack it, and he begging and talking to it, and it ain't doing nothing. Come on, baby. Come on by there. It's $10 a pack. You got to get a minimum of 3. Get you some coffee and some peels. Come on by the church. Somebody on here said they need 30 of them. You will come on by and get you 30 of them. Okay. And I'm looking for distributors in other parts of the country as well. If your thing ain't working, get your thing working. This is not pharmaceutical. This is herbal. It's all natural. Okay? All right. Get yourself a little sample. Now, I pulled, or Dale pulled, the name of the office, the coach. His name was Aaron Henderson. Now, I went back and pulled the story. And the story says Memphis police allegations against Jeter Middle School employee false. Okay. Allegations of an inappropriate relationship between an employee and a student at Jeter Middle School are false and were posted to a fake social media account, Memphis police said on Wednesday. Police were called to the school at 4649 Horn Lake Road on Monday about a complaint of a possible inappropriate relationship between a student and an employee. The story goes on to say, it was in the commercial appeal. At this point, it appears that a fake social media account was created which noted that a sexual relationship between a student and an employee had occurred. The account was not created by the supposed victim. After a thorough investigation, sex crimes investigators discovered that the act never occurred. Memphis police spokesman Louis Brownlee said in an email on Wednesday. The employee was removed from the school after the allegation surfaced. So, according to what Mr. Crutcher just said, was it a case where if he was told to be quiet about it, was it a case that was swept under the rug? Okay, we'll have to deal more with that. I got this 2-page letter though, that was sent to me. Hmm. All right, let me see if I can read all this. This one ain't as long as that one was yesterday. Mr. Matthews, as you have stated, you are the only media that's willing to tell the truth. Yes, there is corruption and all kinds of mess that is going on at SCS. While checking on Joyce Ray, you go across the street and follow up on the hush dismissal of the SCS Head Start Director, Dr. Deanna McClendon. She was placed on administrative leave so she can continue to be paid for the horrible job she has done for years, along with John Lovelace and Catherine Bostic. This happened 2 weeks ago, and the employees are afraid to talk about it for fear of retaliation. It was stated she has numerous complaints from staff members, community partners, and board members. There is also an allegation of mismanagement of funds. There have been numerous letters that have been sent to the board, but she had people in pocket that allowed her to mistreat people while the pre-K children are suffering. Look at the progress since her tenure. She has been allowed to hire unqualified people just as Ray. For example, Shonda Morrow, who was hired as a compliance person along with her friend Rhonda. Shonda has a degree in accounting. She should have never gotten an interview. They are traveling buddies, and this doubles her salaries. Also, check into the recent hiring of Dr. Crane, who is also not qualified for her job. John Lovelace allows this to happen because he probably would get a harassment charge because his old ass has tried to date every woman in the building. The employees are in the process of being interviewed, but in the meantime, Mark Sturgis and his group from Seeding Success are in the process of hiring her to be the executive director for First 8, whatever that is. This will allow her to continue to manage the funds for SCS, which she has mismanaged, and control and distribute the funds that were recently awarded to pre-K by the city and county commission. And she controls who will get the funds. By placing her on leave 2 weeks ago allows her to get hired without being fired. They are all bedfellows. Ask Ms. Love and Ms. Green, school board members, about being asked to leave a policy meeting by Dr. McClendon, and she had the police there in case they decided to act a fool. Stephanie Love is and has been aware of the problems at SCS Pre-K for years, but ignored them because they pay for trips and other things out of Head Start funds for her. Policy meetings are open to the public. Just like Ray, McClendon was not qualified to be SCS Pre-K director. She came straight from the classroom. Now that Dorsey Hobson and John Stockton are gone, she had no one to protect her and warned her about everything and gave private information. They had to do something because the complaints got worse. One employee had a heart attack after meeting with McClendon, then they put her on leave. It is also being investigated that she allowed her compliance people, Shonda and Rhoda, to hire family members to do some subpar work jobs, and she was told it wasn't done right, and she didn't do anything about it. It's horrible that these things are swept under the rug when our children rather are failing miserably, and it's not due to the lack of funding. It's due to the self-serving people who, for some reason, keep getting put into positions because they know somebody. Half of Ray's captain is Kappa's because he is one. Some of McClendon's closest staff is bisexual because she is. No, not because they qualify. No, she ain't, is she? So will you please find out how in the hell can she be placed again over millions of pre-K funds with a horrible record and reputation? Please, City Council and County Commission need to do their homework. I'm not qualified, but neither is she. I know she is not working on behalf of SCS pre-K children. Damn. And the letters just keep on coming. Ooh, good God Almighty. Well, if you've got more information for me, you can email me at Thaddeus.Matthews, MATTHEWS, @gmail.com. Or you can do like these people, put it in an envelope and send it to the church, or come by and put it in the big black mailbox at 3835 Raleigh Milton Road. I am collecting all of this data, and I'm going to turn this over to the State Board of Education. I'm also going to send this to some of the Republican people in the House and Senate, because see, I don't think that I can turn this over to anybody black, especially out of Shelby County that's a state representative or a state senator, and anything be done about it. There needs to be a total investigation into the internal parts of Memphis or Shelby County schools now. I think that before the next superintendent, especially you try and push right through, there needs to be an investigation. I think that what the board stated that they were going to do, and that's a national search, that needs to take place. Good God Almighty. Hey, let me remind you about R&S Appliance Repair. Young black man, 33 years of age. His name is Raphael Smith, with 13 years of service. He only repairs appliances. Formerly with Best Buy and Sears, he services all kitchen and laundry appliances, high end and low end, new or used. Whether it's your stove, your garbage disposal, your refrigerators, your microwave, your dishwasher, your washers, your dryers. Look, his diagnostic fee is $50, but he will take that off if he's going to do the work, okay? And 10% off also if you tell him you heard about him on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Give him a call at 901 620 8572. That's 901 620 8572. All right? We need to do that. Make sure y'all need to go and get these t-shirts. Jim Strickland, get the hell out of our office. You've seen the commercial, ain't but $20. Get your t-shirt. These t-shirts are so nicely designed, done by D2G Screenshots, okay? If you want just one t-shirt, you can get you just one. You know, y'all go to the place, oh, you gotta get at least 50. Yeah, you gotta get at least 100. No, if somebody died and ain't gonna be but two folk at the funeral, and y'all need some of them rest in peace t-shirts, get you two, okay? You know, for you and whoever else gonna be the criers at the funeral. It's direct to garment printing. In fact, anything you can take a picture of, he can put it on a t-shirt. Quick turnaround. You ain't gotta wait no week, okay? No minimums are required. No screen setups. No color limits. High quality image. When you look at this t-shirt, it's high quality. So all you gotta do is snap it, send it, and wear it. Whether you're having a class reunion, family reunion, memorial shirts, parties, birthday shirts, or hell, you just come up with an ideal or a slogan like I did for this one, and he can put it on a t-shirt. Make sure you tell him, hey, Thaddeus told me about you. He's at 3189 North Watkins. That's right there at Watkins and Dalewood, okay? Watkins and Dalewood, 3989 North Watkins. Give him a call, 901-279-0434. Any of you women that's been out there and y'all been violated by any of these men and these teachers and these administrators, baby, get it to me. Tell me what happened. If you got some love notes and love letters or you screenshot some text messages, baby girl, get it to me. We need all of this evidence, because I'm going to turn it over to the white people, because these Negroes ain't going to do nothing with it. They ain't going to do nothing with it. Oh, no, they're going to sweep it under the rug. But we've got to do something to protect our children. Somebody sent me the name of that guy, Dr. Heston. He was the principal of Sheffield School. They'll come fix this Instagram thing. It just went crazy. It just went off. This was, gotta be 5, 6. I was on the radio, so it's been about 7 years ago, and I had a blog. And he was the principal of Sheffield. This boy here had graduated. Now, apparently, they had a little thing going on, or the principal had told he wanted to get in his pants, and he probably been paying for it and didn't pay the boy no more. Cause this particular night, they had some type of thing at the church, and Dr. Heston took his wife home, came back to the boy's apartment. The boy knew he was coming because he had his camera set up. The principal walked in, talked for a second. Then the boy, one of them apartments had them high cameras in them, bagged the boy up against the counter, started licking the boy on his. I said, no, Jesus. He started, and you could see his picture plain. He started licking the boy all on his neck, unbuttoning the boy's shirt. Then he grabbed the boy by the, grabbed and just started squeezing on it. That's what the principal did. He just started squeezing on it. I said, I'm looking at the video. I said, boy, turn that man thing loose. He gonna have the blue balls the way you squeeze it. It's gonna swell up or something.
You got 10 minutes.
Well, the boy had it on the video. They sent me the video, and y'all know I didn't put it on Facebook. I don't think I was active on Facebook at that time. I couldn't have put that on Facebook. I don't know. They put everything else on Facebook. I would just sit there. I was simply amazed at the principal. He was a deacon over there at the Oak Grove Baptist Church over there on Highway 61, 64. And he just licking the boy. Licking the boy. Oh, and the boy had the camera set. So the boy had it playing. Just licking on the boy. Then he started unbuttoning the boy's shirt. Bit the boy on his nipple. I said, ooh, Dr. Heston. But then when he grabbed that boy between his legs, Lord have mercy. And this boy had graduated. I guess he was missing the boy or something. I don't know. Let's take another do I have any more commercials that need to be done?
You don't have any that haven't been played already, except for Sleepy Z.
Well, do Sleepy Z's and do the T-shirt and bring me on back and we'll close it on out.
Okay.
Lord have mercy. Just squeeze the boy's thing. We'll be back. Ooh. Mm. Ooh, I'm feeling bad.
What's wrong?
Oh. Ain't got about 3 more minutes.
Commercial.
Okay. Okay. Mm.
40 seconds.
Mm.
30 seconds. 20 seconds.
Mm.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, I'm back. Whew,
We got
okay.
7 minutes.
I got 7 minutes. Thank you. Well, if you want to advertise on the Thaddeus Matthews show, you need to. I got, what's the name of the touring company? Randy Wade's son.
C-Hubs.
Huh?
C-Hubs.
C Hub. Randy's son named be Champ. We're gonna cut him a commercial for his record touring service. He has a touring service. So every time y'all break down, y'all gonna know who to call. Okay? So we gotta cut his, we were gonna cut it tomorrow, but Champ called and said it's gonna be rain. And you know he gonna be reliable because Randy and I have been friends nearly 40 years. Randy Wade is my closest friend, and his son was telling him about he needs to advertise, and Randy said, look, ain't but one place you need to advertise. So I'm probably gonna put Randy in the commercial too, but you need to be advertising on this show. Y'all call me. You'd be surprised at what I can do with $1,500. You'd be even more surprised at what I can do with $1,000 that nobody else with an audience as large as mine can do. Call the church. If you don't know my other numbers, call the church at 435-6161. DMC Cleaners is a black-owned cleaners. I don't want you going nowhere else, especially if you're in the Whitehaven and you're in the Westwood and South Memphis area. This is a black-owned cleaners. They've been with me 6 years on the TV. They were with me 2 years before that on the radio. DMC Cleaners, 62 Fairway at 3rd. They're open Mondays through Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Same day service. Just like the white people doing the Chinese peoples. Get in there by 9, you can get your stuff back the same day. Your dry cleaning. If you pay in advance for your dry cleaning, then you only pay half price, okay? Only pay half price. Their number is 789-7983. 789-7983. Don't forget, if you need a gun permit, and if you in Memphis, you damn sure need a gun. I don't know how in the hell you gonna live in this town and you ain't got yourself no weapon, okay? Everybody else got one. You need to have yourself a weapon. Goldsmith, who's one of my security people, Goldsmith Security Academy, handgun carry permit. If you need to get in a class and learn how to properly use a weapon, the laws around, call Sean. Call him right now. He waiting on your call. 901-634-8384. 634-8384. Don't forget that on Saturday morning, please bring me your boys. Please bring me your boys so that we can start our mentoring program. You got a problem with him? We're going to try to solve the problem. if you got a girl, bring your girls to the girls mentoring program. It all takes place at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. If you drive out, I don't see no cars on the front. Baby, we got a whole great bed. You can't see me when I'm parked at the church, cause you come around to the back. There's plenty parking in the back, and most time people use the back door, but the front door will be open as well. Come on, bring us your children. I was going to get into tonight, and I might do it tomorrow. When we talk about what's all going on, there is something we can do, and I'll probably talk about a little bit of that, maybe even play a few little blues songs or something, maybe tomorrow night. But the curfew law, I want to deal with that somewhat. And thank you, Pastor Michael Bung, that's Floyd's brother, who gave me the idea and the concept. But I also want to talk about you as parents. It's your fault. If your child is out there and he rambunctious, he calling you bitches and hoes, it's your fault. So we're going to talk about that on tomorrow night. Let me get on out the way. Michael Aura Williams, is walking on in the room tonight.
And you got 1 minute.
No, you ain't hollering at me and telling me I got 1 minute. Mike ain't even set up yet.
Well, you got 55 seconds.
I got 55 seconds.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I know when my time is up. But I want those of you at the Board of Education, you teachers and administrators, it's a mess going on there. Send me your mess to thaddeus.matthews@gmail.com. Is Stephanie Love taking some money on the table? Well, when I look at her record, yeah, criminal trespass, vandalism, theft of property. She got a little gangster in her. But we all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. But there is some reason they do not want to fulfill their promise of the resolution where they were going to do a national search. All right, I'm gonna go, cause she'll be hollering in my ear again. You got 1 minute. All right, so I'm gonna go. Stay tuned. Michael Aura Williams from North Memphis. He went to Manassas too. All the brilliant minds went to Manassas
That's
High
correct,
School.
Mundo.
Huh?
That's correct.
Yeah, we went to Manassas.
That is correct.
We still remember the school song.
Golden,
You gonna sing it, Mike? You know it.
gold and blue.
The Emerald of Manassas, best old school there is in unity. Best old school there is in all creation, and we'll never let Manassas fall. We'll never let Manassas fall, for we love her the best of all. We don't want to fight to show our might, but when we start, we'll fight, fight, fight. In peace or war, our voices ring, and oh, Manassas, we will sing at the sound of her call. We'll show them all. We'll never let Manassas fall. Been damn near 50 years since I saw it. I'm out of here. Top of the evening to you.
That's right, that's right.
Look, I bet my grandmama know all she sing with y'all.
She at, hey, she at the house now.
Oh, word. No, she know.
But boy, look, last time I went on Manassas, they had to get
The-
pieces of paper out.
Yes, she was so upset.